in Game 1. A capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and you see a really good start for the home side. They did what they needed to do in the opening game of this series. And the crowd, that made a huge difference. They were behind their guys all the way, and boy, oh boy, were they loud. And I've got a feeling that not much is going to change here in game number 2.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Two strikes now from Harvey. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
In now, Johnny Stromer. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Votto now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The pitch. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
And the pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. Juan Lagares will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Here's the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two-two. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Number 6 will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-1 on the way. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Mike Trout will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Here's the first offering. A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
2-0 on the way. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack 2-0 no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. There's one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Alex Gordon will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
First pitch on the way. And that's taken for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Here's the pitch. Chopper, foul. Now here it comes. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Jed Lowry will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Dylan Herrera will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2, tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Will Metzger digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Dominic Smith will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Don't want to forget about it. First pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's ready now. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now the 1-2. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
So much for shortening up and putting the ball in play. This is a big swing right here with 2 strikes. And he's going to get rewarded for it as he drives in a couple of runs here on the double.
Into the box now, Kevin Kowalczyk. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Now, this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Standing in now, Matt Harvey. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And now, it's hard to do, but you've got to try and push the reset button on the mound. You're basically starting the inning from scratch, so you got to make sure that 4 is all they're going to get.
Here it comes. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Juan Lagares. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Number 6 will dig in. He singled his first time around. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. The pitch. Ball 1. His frustration may be starting to boil over a little bit.
Yeah, he needed a little help there from the home plate umpire, but he's not getting any.
Ready now on 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here's the 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Mets 4 and the Reds nothing. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Yeah, just their first hit of the game, but he makes it a good one. You see this ball hit out near the wall and then hop right over it. He's into second now with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
David Holmberg will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play. All right, man.
Here's the first offering. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a liner foul into the seats down right side. Comes set, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
So 1-2 with 1 away. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
And that's a really good job of beating a good pitch right there. They know he just wants to get something airborne, so they're trying to work him down in the strike zone. But he still manages to go down there and elevate on this pitch, and he delivers the sacrifice fly.
Billy Hamilton will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Reds 1. Mike Trout will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Come on, Mike, let's do this.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And one gone now in the New York third.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman,
Dylan Herrera will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Ah, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third base line, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
Into the box, Will Metzger, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He waits. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
1-1. There goes the runner. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That is now 8 hits he's already allowed, and we haven't even made it out of the third inning yet. I heard someone once say, he's coming apart like a $39 suit out there. You better find his command fast.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Dominic Smith is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Opposite field to left. Gordon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. The Mets lead it 4-1. Johnny Stromer will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Two strikes now from Harvey. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
In is Joey Votto now. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
If you're going to pitch a good game at this level, you're going to have a few out of balls. And that one was squared up pretty good, just not in the right location.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. There to get it is right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it 4-1. Kevin Kowalczyk will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Catcher, Kevin Kowalczyk.
And the pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box now, Matt Harvey. Now a ball lined to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Now here's Mike Scioscia making his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Alfredo Simon is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. Here's Juan Lagares, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Culberson, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Boy, that's just excellent concentration right there. You know, a lot of guys will try to put one eye on the bat and one eye on the ball, but he was determined to get that lead man, and a good throw gets it done.
In now, number 6. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. This is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Mike Trout will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I thought they'd be working the edges against a guy like this, but I caught an awful lot of the plate.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We played 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Reds 1. Todd Frazier will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Jed Lowry will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Now here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Devin Mesoraco will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Pitch on the way. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
1-2. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. They're down here 5-1. David Wright will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Yeah, that's the thing about a two-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
Standing in now, Dylan Herrera, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. On the way. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
The 1-1 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Will Metzger. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Dominic Smith will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, better be careful.
First pitch to him. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it lining up one hopping the wall down there. That allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Kevin Kowalczyk will try and cash in on this two-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Charlie Culberson will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Curtis Livingston will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Curtis Livingston.
Pitch by Harvey is hit right back past him on the mound, and this is going to continue into center field for a base hit.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there, and now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Billy Hamilton will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Come on, let's do it.
The 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
Harvey now on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, you know, even 4-run leads have a tendency to disappear when you can't find the strike zone. He's got to figure it out here quick before things get away from him.
.30 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here he comes, 3-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Harvey over to first, and he'll get back in standing. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 3-2, here it is. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. one more time. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Johnny Stromer will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
And here's where the Reds need that one key hit that's been avoiding them.
1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is there, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Joey Votto will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First offering on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and Votto puts a charge into this one as this is in the air to deep right field. Gone! A clutch home run as they narrow the gap here in the late inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game. Alex Gordon will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Reds 4. Tyler Clippard will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Mason Williams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. One-0 pitch now. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
1-1 on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
And you hear us talk about shut-down innings, and that's when you hold the team scoreless after you've scored in your half. Well, after his guys cut the lead down to one, he's only one out away to a shut-down inning here.
Number 6 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. For the first pitch, a check at first. Runner's back. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Mets 5 and the Reds 4. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Bruce Rondon is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Alex Gordon.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
The 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
The 2-0 on the way. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Todd Frazier will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
The pitch. Right at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Jed Lowry will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the pitch. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's been a good solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Here comes a 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Wright will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. David Wright will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a drive out to deep right center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here for David Wright. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 6-4.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing. And sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Your attention, please.
So the call to the bullpen now is it's the former starter Franklin Morales that gets the call. Stepping in now, Dylan Herrera. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's a 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Two, 1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through. A base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Will Metzger will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Culberson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
In now, Dominic Smith. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Culberson on to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Aaron Crow will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Devin Mesoraco will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now here it comes. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled back. The next 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Charlie Culberson will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Chris Heisey will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Chris Heisey.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Billy Hamilton will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Come on!
Josh Edgen will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Now here's the first pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 6 is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 6-4. Addison Reed is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Addison Reed.
Kevin Kowalczyk will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far.
Kevin Kowalczyk.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Look at the stop. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Eric Campbell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Eric Campbell.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive to left. And that is going to be a base hit.
Oh, and this ball center cut right here. Got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a one-out single.
Juan Lagares will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Number 6 will dig in now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats thus far tonight. First pitch coming. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got 1 more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Mike Trout will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Ready now on 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They still lead at 6. George Cantos will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Johnny Stromer will stand in to start off the ninth here, with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Ready with another 0-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Joey Votto will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. This is hit sharply to the left side. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Alex Gordon will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Number 6 is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
And that was a type of swing where you could tell he's trying to hit one out of the yard and tie up this ball game. The problem, though, this isn't the kind of park that's going to yield a lot of home runs.
Todd Frazier is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on the way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 6-4. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors, 11 men on base. The Reds, time of the ball game, 3 hours and